whether on the court or in the stands. Amen. Saint Philomena, pray for us. Saint Patrick, pray for us.
All right, for our starting lineup this morning for St. Pat's. Number 9, Maya Anthony. Number 13, Zoe Lee. Number 22, Molly Green. Number 4, Ashley Foley. 29, Samantha Borgola. And Lovera, number 40, Grace Miller. And now for your St. Phil's Tigers, number 3, Ellie Champion. Number 4, Molly Wilson. Number 5, Mayel Penny. Number 7, Vera Shabinsky. Number 15, Louisa Ademu. Number 18, Vivian Childers. And Lovera, number 21, Sydney Beerman.
All right, starting with the 8th graders this morning. St. Patrick's versus St. Philomena. Irish will have first serve with Ash, Sam, Teresa, Maya, Zoe, and me. Grace will come in for Maeve at libero. We're running with a single official this morning.
We had some good jazz and national anthem, and we have Ava birthday girl. Come here.
Hey!
Happy birthday to you. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ava. Happy birthday to you. All right, now we're ready to go. Ash with the first serve for the Irish. Popped up by the Tigers. Passed over, free ball from deep, tips the tape. Teresa pops it up. Ash sets for Sam, outside hit, down the line, popped up by the Tigers. They'll pass over, attack down the line. Ash pops it up. Zoe bumps that. Ash back row attack. Popped up by the Tigers, going the wrong way. They get a hand to it, but can't track down the third ball. First point of the match goes to the Irish. Ash's serve popped up by the Tigers. Set across, outside attack, over the block, too strong, out of bounds. Point to the Irish. Ash's next serve floats over, passed tight to the net. Sam attacks it, denied by the net, and it drops for a Tigers side out and point, 2-1 Irish. Tigers serve, Zoe digs it up and over. Tigers push it right back. Ash pops it up. Zoe bump set, Sam rolls it over. And that'll find the floor on the free ball. Sam will now serve with the 3-1 lead. Sam serve. Tips the fingertips and drops for an Irish ace. Sam floats it over and drops it in front of number 5 for an ace. Sam's next serve. Popped up, set, middle attack, over the block. Sam got a fingertip to it, but it drops for a Tigers side out. 5-2 Irish as the Tigers substitute in a new server. Served over, Zoe passes up. Ash sets, Zoe attacks. Hit the change up and it drops in for an Irish kill. Maeve in, Teresa out, Grace to serve. Grace popped up by the Tigers. Set, outside attack, tipped over the block. Ash digs it up and over, popped up by the Tigers. Bump set tight to the net. Zoe attacks that. That's on the line and down for an Irish kill. Grace's next serve popped up tight, set across, outside attack, tips the block, then tips Ash, but is a Tiger kill, side out, 7-3 Irish lead. Tigers do a libero shuffle, their libero will serve. Served over, Sam passes forward, but didn't have the height for Ash to track it down, point to the Tigers. Tiger serve, tips the tape and drops on the Irish side. Served over. Grace got a hand to it, but couldn't do anything with it. Tiger ace. 7-6 Irish. And that drops in for another ace. And we're tied at 7. Annalise is going to check in for Sam.
All right, let's go, girls. Have fun.
Served over, Grace pops it up, over, but out to the Tiger bench.
Way to go for it.
Next serve, popped up, set across by Ash. Maya to attack. That's passed towards the back, that's off the backboard, that's out of bounds, that's an Irish side out. And Sam will come back in for Annalise now. Maya will serve.
You got it, Maya.
Drives it over, pass forward by the Tigers. Popped up and over, Ash sends it over. And caught an arm, might have been heading out, but got the tip from the Tigers on the deep free ball. Point Irish. Maya's serve popped up by the Tigers. Set outside attack, tipped over the block. Ash pops it up. Maya sets across for Ash. She'll tip, popped up. Passed across, pushed over. Ash passes. Maya sets for Maeve. Maeve's attack, passed forward. Pushed deep by the Tigers, and that drops in the back corner for a Tigers side out. We're tied at 9. Served over, Ash pops it up. Maya bump set, Ash free ball over. Tigers pop up. Set across and then push over. Maya up. Maeve keeps alive. Zoe sharp angle gets it over. Set across and they'll push on the sharp angle. Ash sends it over. Set up, free ball is going to hit the ceiling and be out of bounds for a Irish side out. Zoe to serve with the 10-9 lead. Drives it over, popped up, but towards the Tiger bench, and that'll be an Irish ace. Zoe's next serve, driven deep and too deep, out of bounds. Side out to the Tigers. It's 11-10 Irish. Tigers serve. Grace passes forward. Maya pops it over. Tigers set, middle attack. Zoe passes forward. Maya sets for Ash. Her attack cuts a finger on the way down, but it's an Irish kill. Grace out, Teresa in, Maeve to serve. Maeve serve, pass forward by the Tigers. Set across, outside attack. Maya got a hand on it, and then it hits the backboard. We'll do a replay. Because she would have had a chance to play it had the backboard not been there, we'll replay. Maeve serve, popped up. Pass forward, tight to the net. Third ball's in the net, and an Irish point. Maeve will let her toss drop. We'll replay that toss. Maeve serve, popped up by the Tigers. Set and pushed over. Maya keeps it alive. Then Sam, and then Teresa and Ash let it drop between them for a Tigers side out. 13-11 Irish lead. Grace will come in for Maeve. Tigers serve. Zoe passes forward. Maya, Zoe back row attack is into the stands for a Tigers point. Tigers serve. Grace. Then Maya with the reaction gets it over. Tigers attack. Popped up by Ash. Maya sets. Ash attacks. Popped up off the ceiling. Kept alive. And then over. Zoe pops it up. Maya. Teresa rolls it over free. Tigers pop it up. Set across. Attack diagonal. Tips the tape. And lands inbounds for a Tigers kill. Tied at 13. That was a good volley. Tiger serve, dug up by Zoe. Maya keeps it alive, but Zoe couldn't do anything with it. Next Tiger serve is deep, and Grace played it. Couldn't do anything with it. Next serve tips the tape. Ash digs it up and over. Tigers attack the overpass. That tips the tape, and it goes off of Grace's fingertips. 16-13 Tigers. Tigers' next serve is deep. Grace passes forward, but nobody's there. Next serve popped up by Zoe, but nobody there for the Irish, and the Irish will take a timeout. The Tigers serve after the Irish first time out of the set. It's 18-13 Tigers. Tigers next serve, floated over. Zoe pops it up. Maya bump set, Ash attack, popped up, just misses the ceiling, but not tracked down, and the Irish get the side out on the kill. Ash will serve, trailing 14-18. Ash's serve floated deep, popped up by the libero. Set middle, tacked over, Ash pops it up. Zoe bump set, Ash, back row attack. Tipped forward, set outside, free ball rolled over by the Tigers. Zoe passes forward. Ash bump set, Maya will attack, and that'll land out of bounds. Side out point Tigers, they lead 19-14 here in set number one. That one's served over, Zoe passes forward. Ash sets, Maya tips over the block. Tigers keep it alive. Free ball over, and that'll find the floor as Grace can't get there in time. Served over low. Zoe pops it up and over. Attack on the overpass. Ash puts in the net and then hits it again. That's their second hit in a row. Can't do that. That's 21-14 Tigers. Tigers serve. Zoe sends it to the back wall for a Tiger ace. Served over, Zoe passes forward. Ash across, Teresa attack over the block, dug up by their libero. Pass across, attack, Zoe passes up and over, but out of bounds for a Tiger point. Tigers serve is too deep, out of bounds. Side out point to the Irish. It's 23-15 as Sam will serve. Sam floats her serve over short, and that drops in for an ace. Sam's next serve driven deep and finds the floor in the back corner for an ace. Sam floats one over, popped up across, set back across. Outside attack goes into the net for an Irish point. Sam floats one over, popped up and over. Teresa touches, Ash sends it over. Tigers pass forward. Set across, outside attack is deep and out of bounds, point to the Irish. Sam's next serve, touched forward, kept alive and over Teresa. Ash sets across for Maya. Maya's attack passed up by the Tigers. They'll pass it over. Maya passes to Ash. Ash dumps over. Tigers push on the second ball. Ash for Sam. Sam forward. Teresa rolls it over deep. Popped up by the Tigers. Then they'll push. Ash pops it up. Sam bump set. Ash will push it from deep. Popped up by the Tigers. Set for the outside attack. They'll tip it over the block and that'll find the floor. Side out point to the Tigers. It's set point Tigers. 24-19. Tigers floated over. Zoe passes forward. Ash with the bump set. Maya free ball over. Tigers pass forward. Set across for the attack. Grace. Ash keeps alive. Grace will get it over. Tigers pop it up. Then keep it alive. Tight to the net. Pass it over. Zoe with the pass. Ash sets. Maya will push. And she's going to be called for a double hit on that push attempt. And that will end set number one. Tigers take it 25-19. Getting ready for set number two. Tigers will have first serve. Irish will have Ash, Sam, Maeve, Maya, Zoe, and Sophia this set, with Grace at libero. Lineups checked, waiting for Perry to climb the stand, and then we'll be off and rolling with set number 2 of the 8th grade match. Tigers took set number 1, 25-19. Tigers first serve, tips the tape. Zoe digs it up and over. Passed up, set, outside attack, tips over the block. Maya, Zoe high in the air. Maeve's attack, popped up by the Tigers. Bump set, outside attack. Grace passes forward. Maya bump set, Maeve's attack, popped up by the Tigers. They'll push it forward, free ball popped over. Maeve pops it high in the air. Maya will set, Ash pushes it deep. Tigers tip over, Ash with the bump set. Maya sets for Sam, Sam will roll it free, popped up by the Tigers. They'll set, long rally, attack into the net. And the announcers curse once I say long rally, the next play, it ends with an Irish point. Ash to serve with a 1-0 lead. Ash will let her toss drop. We'll have a replay. Attacks that one, tips the tape. Dug up by the Tigers. Passed across, and then free ball over. Zoe with the pass. Ash will set for Sam. Sam's attack lands out of bounds. Side out point to the Tigers. We're tied at 1. Tigers serve is out of bounds. Side out point Irish. Sam will serve with a 2-1 lead. Sam floats one over, popped up by the Tigers. They'll dump over. Maeve, then Ash tight to the net. Maeve attacks. And that'll find the floor for an Irish Cal. Sam's next serve, going wide, popped up, set across, outside attack, going deep and out of bounds, point to the Irish. Sam's next serve is an ace. Sam floats it over short, tips the tape, and drops in for an ace. And the Tigers take a timeout. Sam still serving after the Tigers timeout. Sam serve, drops inbounds in the back corner for another ace. Sam's next serve, popped up by the Tigers. Set across, outside attack, tipped over the block and drops in for a Tigers side out. Tigers will substitute libero to serve. It's 7-2 Irish. That serve dug up by Sam, over. Popped up by the Tigers and then drops for an Irish side out. Sophia in, Grace out, Maeve to serve. Maeve serve, gets deep, passed up. Set, outside attack, over the block and down for a Tiger side out and point. Grace will check back in for Maeve. It's 8-3 Irish here in set number 2. Serve over, Grace passes it forward, it's over, set up, then set across, and attack, Grace passes up, it's gonna be tight to the net. Maya with the bump set, Ash will pass it over. Popped up, and attack over the block, and tips off of Maya's hands, and it's a Tiger point. And we got a shoe tie. Tigers next serve, lands in for an ace. Serve over, but out of bounds, side out point Irish. Maya to serve with the 9-5 lead. Serve into the net, side out Tigers. Tigers serve floated over, Grace pops it up, but going to the scorer's table for a Tiger ace. Tigers serve, popped up by Sam. Maya sets for Ash. Ash tips over the block. That's passed up tight to the net. Ash will win the joust, and it drops for an Irish side out. Zoe to serve with the 10-7 lead. Zoe's serve. Kept alive. That's going to be tight to the net. It's over the net. Ash pops it up. Maya sets. Sam attack goes into the net and drops for a Tigers side out. Teresa will come in for Ash. Floated over. Sophia will send it over. That's dug up into the net and drops for an Irish side out and point. Sophia to serve. Maeve in, Grace out. Sophia serve into the net, side out point to the Tigers. Grace will come back in. Tigers serve. Zoe pops it up. Maya sets. Teresa will push. Tigers pass forward. Tip over the net. Maeve pops it up. Teresa will attack. That'll land inbounds. Irish point. Ash will come back in for Teresa. And Ash will serve. The 12-9 lead. Ash's serve is dug up but headed the wrong way. Libero got a hand to it, but it's an Irish point. Ash's next serve popped up by the Tigers. Pass across, outside attack. It's going to be too strong, out of bounds. Point to the Irish. Ash's serve popped up by the Tigers. Set up and then push deep. Grace with the pass. Ash with the set. Zoe and Maeve combined to hit the ceiling and send it out of bounds. Side out point Tigers. Irish with a 14-10 lead. Tigers serve. Maya pops it up. Ash sets for Maya. Her attack is out of bounds. Serve goes up short. Side out point to the Irish. Sam to serve with the 15-11 lead. Sam's serve, touched forward, popped up, free ball rolled over. Sam pops it up. Maya keeps it alive. Ash gets the free ball over. Tigers attack. Ash digs it up. Maya keeps it alive. Sam with the free ball over. Tigers set. Attack over the block. Ash pops it up. Sam sets. Ash from the back row attacks. Tigers pop it up. Then push. Sam with the pass. Ash will push. Touched up. Bump set. And attack. Ash sending the wrong way. And that lands out of bounds for a Tigers side out and point. Tigers with the serve and the Irish with the 12-15 lead. Tigers serve. Zoe touches. Maya keeps it alive. Ash rolls it over. Tigers pass forward. Set. It's going to be tight to the net. They'll tip it over the block. And over the line on the landing. Came under the net. It's a side out point to the Irish. Maeve to serve with the 16-12 lead. Maeve floats it over, popped up by the Tigers. They'll push it over. Maya, then Ash, Sophia to pass it over. Pass forward by the Tigers. Set up, into the block and down for a Tigers side out. Grace in for Maeve. 16-13 Irish. Serve door popped up by Maya. After the set, Zoe's attack tips the tape but lands out of bounds. Serve into the net. Side out point Irish. Maya to serve, 17-14 lead. Maya floats it over. It's popped up by the Tigers, but going the wrong way. That'll be an Irish chase. Maya's next serve. Pass forward. Set. Free ball over. Sam pops it up. Maya sets for Zoe. Her attack is touched forward. Then bump forward. Free ball rolls over. Sophia misplays. Side out point to the Tigers. It's 18-15 Irish. Tigers serve is an ace. Next serve floated over. Sam pops it up. Maya keeps alive. Sophia rolls it over. Pass forward by the Tigers. And set, tipped over the block. Maya got a hand to it. Couldn't do anything with it. Point to the Tigers. Tigers next serve. Ash pops it up near the sideline. Sam sends it to the bench. Cecilia avoids it. Tied up at 18, and the Irish will take a timeout. Tigers on the serve after the Irish timeout. We're tied at 18 here in set number 2. Tigers serve popped up by Ash. Maya sets across for Ash to attack. That tips the tape, dug up by the Tigers. Pass forward, they'll roll the free ball over. Grace passes forward, tight to the net. It's over, and it drops for an Irish point. Zoe to serve with a 19-18 lead now. Zoe serve popped up by the Tigers. Set outside attack. Dug up by Grace, but then sent to the Irish bench. Side out point Tigers were tied at 19. Tigers serve. Grace passes up, over, pushed, kept alive, and then drops for an Irish side out and point. Grace to serve. Sophia out, Maeve in. 2019. Grace's serve popped up by the Tigers. Free ball rolled over. Grace will send it back over. Tigers keep it alive, then push. Zoe with the pass. Maya dumps it over, popped up by the Tigers. Bump set, tipped over the block. Ash sends it high in the air. Maya sets for Ash. Her attack is popped up by the Tigers. Set across. That attack lands in on the line. Side out point Tigers were tied at 20. Tigers serve. Zoe passes forward, tight to the net. Maya digs it up. Ash pushes it over. Tigers attack goes into the net and drops for an Irish side out. Ash to serve with the 21-20 lead. Irish trying to force the third set. Ash's serve is into the net, side out point Tigers. We're tied at 21. Floated over. Zoe passes forward. Ash high in the air. Maeve's attack lands out of bounds. 22-21 Tigers. Served over. Grace pops it up. Ash tips over. Tigers pass up. Bump set and attack. Grace got a hand to it, and it's a Tiger point. Might have been heading out. Tigers serve, popped up by Zoe. Maya and Maeve rolls it over. Tigers pass it forward. They'll set outside attack, tip it over the block. Maya sends it back. Tigers tight to the net. Sam tries to attack it and it drops for a Tiger point. It's match point to the Tigers. Floated over, Maya pops it up. Ash tips over and that'll drop. Irish side out. Sam to serve. 24-22 Tigers, still match point Tigers. Need to rattle off 2 in a row to extend the match. Served over and out of bounds, too deep. 8th graders will drop it in straight sets, 25-19, 25-22. We'll back with the 7th graders after their warm-ups in 15 to 20 minutes. We'll have as much of the 5th and 6th grade match as we can. After that, don't know if they're playing a full match or just a timed match. I unfortunately have a hard stop at 11:45. We'll get as much of it as we can though. Back with the 7th graders soon.
volleyball game. Give us the strength to be safe, fair, and respectful, whether on the court or in the stands. Amen.
St. Patrick,
Pray for us.
St. Philomena,
Pray for us.
Ladies, let's meet the guests on the scoreboard, the Irish of St. Patrick. Number 13, Zoe Katz. Number 5, Kirsten Mulligan. Number 12, Rose Burch. Number 7, Jill. Number 4, Cecilia Patrick. Number 20, Ellen Scott. Number 43, now the Squaresburg number 6, Tony Maloney. Number 13, Hensley. Number 34, number 26, Olive Hogan. Number 33, Vivian. Number 7, G-Force, Kennedy Kelly. And on the bell, number 20, Laura Williams.
All right. Starting lineup's done. We'll get the lineups checked here by our sole official Perry today. Irish are without Grace P. and Jocelyn, so Josie gets the start. Irish will have Zoe, Kirsten, Rose, Jill, Cecilia, and Josie with Annalise at libero. Annalise will come in for Josie. And Zoe will have first serve. Irish were working on a two-setter rotation during warm-ups. We'll see how that plays out as Zoe serves. Popped up by the Tigers. Pushed forward, free ball rolled over. Rose pops it up. Zoe sets. Kirsten attacks, lands out of bounds. First point to the Tigers. Tigers serve. Jill pops it up. Zoe bump set. Annalise will pass it over, but goes right to Perry. Point to the Tigers. Served over. Jill headed towards the stands, and Annalise can't get there. Tiger serve. Jill, Rose, Zoe out of the net, but back into the net for a Tiger point. Next Tiger serve is into the net, side out point Irish. Kirsten to serve, trailing 4-1. Kirsten floats over, popped up by the Tigers, kept alive, free ball just over, Rose with the pass. Zoe sets, Cecilia's attack over the block, passed up by the Tigers. Set, middle attack, dug up by Annalise, into the net, and Cecilia can't dig it out, side out point Tigers, they lead 5-1. Served up, Rose pops it up and over. Tight to the net. Free ball out of bounds. Point Irish. Rose to serve. Annalise out. Josie in. Rose folds her serve over. It's popped up by the Tigers. Bump set. Passed over. Jill, Rose, and Zoe gets it deep. And the Tigers misplay the deep free ball. Irish point. Rose drops it in with a knuckler for an ace. Rose's next serve, popped high in the air. Free ball over. Jill, Zoe, Cecilia tips it over the block. Popped up by the Tigers. Touch forward, free ball over. Josie passes it right back. Tigers send it over. Kirsten touch pass. Zoe, Josie attack over the block. Misplayed by the Tigers for an Irish point. Rose's next serve. Popped up by the Tigers. Set, middle attack goes into the net for an Irish point. Rose's next serve. Popped up. Pass across, free ball over. Kirsten with the pass. Zoe sets for Jill, whose attack goes into the net. Side out point to the Tigers. We're tied at 6. Annalise in for Rose. Serve over. Kirsten pops it up. Zoe keeps it alive. Annalise gets it over. Tigers pop it up. But that'll drop for an Irish point on the free ball. Jill to serve. Jill floats it over. Drops in for an ace. Jill serve, driven over, touch forward, but then dropped for an Irish point. And the Tigers will take a timeout. Jill will be on the serve after the Tigers timeout. Floats it over, popped up, it's gonna be over. Zoe will attack, it's popped up and then pushed into the net, and the third ball's into the net, fourth ball's in the net, fifth ball's into the net. It's an Irish point. Jill pops it up by the Tigers. They'll attack that. Kirsten is colliding with Annalise. Pass goes astray. And it's a Tiger side out and point. Irish with the 10-7 lead. Tigers floated over. Zoe misplayed at point to the Tigers. Next Tiger serve is into the net. Side out point to the Irish. Cecilia to serve with the 11-8 lead. She'll drive it over. Popped up. Low set attacked and drops in over Jill's outstretched arms for a Tiger kill. 11-9 Irish lead, the Tigers with the serve as they substitute. Drive it deep. Annalise passes it over. Attempt to attack the overpass. Falls short. And it's a side out point to the Irish. Rose in. Josie out. Annalise to serve. Annalise drives it over. Touched up and then drops for an Irish ace. Annalise's next serves deep and not playable, out of bounds, side out to the Tigers. 13-10 Irish, still with the lead in set number 1. Tigers misfire on their serve, side out point to the Irish. And Zoe will have the serve with a 14-10 lead. Zoe drives her serve over. Popped up, overpass, attacked by Rose. Tigers push it. Zoe. Jill and Cecilia collide. Ball goes the wrong direction. And it's a side out point Tigers. 14-11 Irish. Tigers serve dug up and over by Jill. Popped high in the air by the Tiger libero. Touch set, then free ball over. Annalise with the pass. Zoe dumps. And that'll be a lift. Or maybe a double hit. I'm not sure. He was too busy laughing to make a call. It's Irish point. Kirsten with the serve, 15-11. Kirsten's serve is an ace. Kirsten's next serve is into the net, side out point Tigers at 16-12 Irish. Underhand serve floated over. Cecilia will pass that over. Popped up by the Tigers. Set across, the attack goes into the net, side out point to the Irish. Rose will serve as Annalise goes out and Josie comes in. Rose floats her serve over. Tigers pass it up and over. Cecilia pops it up. Jill bump set. Tipped by Zoe, comes up just short. Trying to finesse it, didn't put enough on it. And Annalise will come in for Rose. Tiger serve is into the net. Side out point Irish. Jill to serve with the 18-13 lead. Jill floats her serve over deep. Pass forward. Then attacked. Jill. Cecilia sets for Zoe. Zoe's attack goes out of bounds. Side out point Tigers. (18-14) Irish with the lead. Tigers with the serve. Served over. Zoe can't get there in time. Irish or Tiger ace. Next Tiger serve floats over. Zoe with the pass. Jill sets. Josie attacks. Pass forward by the Tigers. They'll set, then attack, and that'll find the floor for a Tiger kill. Tigers serve. Popped up by Kirsten. And it gets over the net, put into the net by the Tigers, side out point Irish. Cecilia to serve with the 19-16 lead. She'll drive it, into the net, a little low, side out point Tigers. 19-17 Irish with the lead. Served over into the ceiling. Side out point Irish. Rose in, Josie out, Annalise to serve. 20-17 Irish. Annalise's serve into the net, not enough on that one. Side out point Tigers. Tigers serve is under the net, point to the Irish. Zoe will serve with a 21-18 lead. Floats that one, popped up by the Tigers. They'll set across, attack. Cecilia touches. Zoe keeps it alive. Jill will pass it over. Passed up, and then close to over, tipped over. Rose got a hand to it, then Kirsten on Annalise's foot, but drops for a Tiger point. Tigers serve. Cecilia pops it up, over, but out of bounds to the Tiger bench. 21-20 Irish. Served up, Jill with the pass. Zoe sets, Rose passes over. Popped up, pass across. Misfire on the Tiger attack, side out point Irish. Kirsten serve with a 22-20 lead. Tigers are down to 2 substitutions left. Kirsten serve is into the net, side out point Tigers is 22-21 Irish. The libero substitutions don't count as they shuffle their libero out. Serve is into the net, side out point to the Irish. Both teams struggling with service right now. Josie in, Annalise out, Rose to serve. Rose drives it over, and that'll be an ace. Set point Irish. Rose's serve floated over, popped up. It's going to be tight to the net. Josie pushes it over. Pass back. Rose got a hand to it, couldn't do anything with it. Tigers stay alive. It's 24-22 Irish as Annalise will check in for Rose. Still set point Irish. Tiger serve. Kirsten will pass it over, but out. 24-23. Last set point unless we go to 26. Served over. Cecilia with the pass. Zoe. Pass was a little high. We're tied at 24. We'll go to at least 26. Served over. Annalise will pass it over free. Popped up by the Tigers. Then they'll set, pass over the free ball. Cecilia's pass goes into the stands. And now it's set point Tigers. The Irish will take a timeout. Tigers serving set point 25-24. Kirsten with the pass. Zoe tips over the block. Tight to the net. Josie attempts to pass it over. It's denied by the net. And set number one will go to the Tigers, 26-24. Checking lineups now for set number two. Tigers will have first serve. Irish with Zoe, Kirsten, Rose, Jill, Cecilia, Josie, Annalise in for Josie at libero in the back row. No lineup changes for the Irish from set number 1. They dropped it 26-24 to the Tigers. They'll try to extend to a third one by winning set number 2. First serve for the Tigers. Served over. Cecilia pops it up. Zoe passes forward. Jill will pass it over and find the floor around the block for an Irish point on the free ball. Zoe to serve with a 1-0 lead. Zoe drives her serve over, popped up. Replay as the ball hit the rim of the basket, but the Tigers were in position to play it. So we'll do it again. Zoe's next serve. Pass forward, then ricochets off an outstretched hand and an Irish point. Zoe's next serve popped up by the Tigers. Set up, an attack into the net, drops for an Irish point. Zoe serves it over, popped up by the Tigers. Pass forward, free ball over. Rose pops it up. Jill bumps it. Cecilia back row attack. It's off the libero and down for an Irish kill. Zoe's next serve. Pass tight to the net, tips the net, and drops on the Tiger side for an Irish point. Zoe's next serve popped up in the air. Kept alive, free ball rolled over. Zoe with the pass. Jill sets for Rose's attack, tips the block, then pass into the stands by the Tigers for an Irish point. Zoe's next serve is low for an ace. And the Tigers need a timeout. Zoe serving after the Tigers timeout. Zoe floats it over, passed forward but towards the Tiger bench for an Irish ace. Zoe's next serve, driven deep, two Tigers collide, it's another ace. And Tigers will substitute. Zoe's next serve, popped up by the Tigers. Passed over, Zoe with the pass. Jill bumps it, Kirsten pushes over the block, and that'll find the floor for an Irish point. Zoe serve, passed forward, tipped into the net. Rose will pass it over, tipped back. Zoe with the pass. Jill sets for Rose. Her attack over the block. That's going to be passed over. Zoe touch pass to Jill. Jill passes it over. Tigers with the pass. Then the free ball over. Zoe with the pass. Jill bumps up. Cecilia will tip it over the block. That's passed right back. Cecilia pops it up. Annalise moves it forward. Jill passes it over. Tigers pass up. Then low set. Free ball over. Zoe with the pass. Jill will push it over. Tigers set. Outside attack. Kirsten with the one arm gets it towards Jill. Jill over Kirsten. Tip attempt. Falls short. Tigers get their first set point of the set. It's 10-1 Irish after the long service run from Zoe. Tigers floated over. Zoe with the pass. Jill bumps up for Kirsten. Tight to the net. She'll pass it over, but she comes over the line or into the net. Either way, it's a Tiger point. 10-2 Irish. Served over. Annalise pops it up and over. Tigers attach the overpass. Cecilia digs the overpass over. That's passed over by the Tigers. Zoe passes. Jill sets for Zoe. Her attack is dug up and over. Zoe passes. Jill bump set to Kirsten, whose attack finds the floor. Kirsten will serve with the 11-2 lead here in set number 2. Kirsten's serve popped up and pushed across. Kirsten with the pass. Jill bump set. Cecilia's attack popped up by the Tigers. Bump set. Free ball over. Zoe passes. Jill sets for Rose. Rose's attack rolls along the net, hits the antenna. That's out of bounds. Side out to the Tigers. Sorry if we lost camera for just a second there. My phone timed out. It's 11-3 Irish. Tigers with the serve. And that serve is into the scorer's table. Side out point to the Irish. Rose to serve with a 12-3 lead. Annalise out, Josie in. Rose's serve popped up by the Tigers. Pass across. Attack goes into the net. Point to the Irish. Rose floats her serve over. That's passed right over. Kirsten backpedals. Jill pops it up. Zoe will roll it over. And that'll find the floor on the free ball. Rose's serve popped up. It's going to be tight to the net. The attack attempt. They missed the ball, hit the net. It's an Irish point. Rose's serve popped up. Kept alive by the Tigers, but nobody gets to the third ball. Rose's next serve popped up by the Tigers. Set up, tipped over the block, but they were in the net after the tip, so it's an Irish point. Rose drives it over, popped up by the Tigers. Pass over free, Rose with the pass. Jill rolls it over free, popped up by the Tigers. They'll set across, attack, Zoe pops it up. Jill sets, Cecilia's attack, misfires. Into the net off the fingertips. Side out point to the Tigers. It's 17-4 Irish here in set number 2. Irish need to win it to force the set 3. Tigers serve. Zoe passes across. Jill sets it over. Popped up by the Tigers. Forward, then tipped over. Kirsten with the pass. Jill, Annalise from the back row. Her attack's dug up. Passed over free, but lands out of bounds. Side out point Irish. Jill to serve with the 18-4 lead. Jill floats it over, drops out of bounds. That close, says Perry from the stand. It's 18-5 Irish. Served over. Zoe with the pass. Jill puts it into the ceiling and a Tiger point. Tigers serve off of Josie's arms and a Tiger point. Served over. Annalise will pass it, but out of bounds for a Tiger point. Tigers next serve. Kirsten can't get there in time, and the Irish will take a timeout. Tigers on the serve after the Irish timeout. It's 18-9 Irish, but the Tigers on a little bit of a run here. Tigers serve. Kirsten pops it up. Jill for Zoe's attack. That's passed forward, then tipped over. But a double hit on that push over. Cecilia didn't hear the whistle, or maybe she was just trying to track down the ball because it's her serve. 19-9 Irish. She'll drive her serve over, popped up by the Tigers. Tack attempt goes short, point to the Irish. Celia will let her toss drop and replay. Drives that serve over, that's popped up high. Passed forward, free ball over deep. Annalise passes forward. Jill bumps that. Kirsten's attack is headed deep, popped up by the Tigers. Pass forward, tight to the net, and misplayed. It's an Irish point. Celia's next serve is under the net, side out to the Tigers. It's 21-10 Irish. Serve over. Annalise will pass it over. And miscommunication from the Tigers. The ball drops as the Tiger libero goes sprawling. It's a side out point to the Irish. Josie in, Rose out, Annalise to serve. 22-10 Irish. Annalise's serve lands out of bounds, side out to the Tigers. It's at 22-11 Irish. Tigers serve is out of bounds. Zoe to serve with a 23-11 lead. Zoe's serve is popped up but headed to the side into the stands. The ace makes it set point to the Irish. Zoe's serve, high in the air, pass forward, then over free. Kirsten with the pass, that'll get over. Attack on the overpass, Zoe with the pass. Jill collides with Rose and the ball drops. 24-12, Irish still set point. Tigers will need a long service run to extend this match. Annalise, then Jill over, popped up by the Tigers, free ball over. Annalise with the pass. Jill sends it over, popped up by the Tigers. Forward, tipped. Jill and Rose both go for it. It drops for a Tiger point. 24-13, still set point. Served over, Cecilia with the pass. Jill sends it over. Popped up by the Tigers. Set across, free ball rolled over. Annalise, Jill with reaction tip. Attack on that. Annalise passes over. Attack, and then into the net, and then drops. And the Irish will take set number 2, 25-13, to force a set number 3. And set for set number 3. Looks like Tigers will have first serve. Irish will have Zoe, Kirsten, Rose, Jill. Cecilia and Jocelyn has arrived, and she gets the start for set number 3. Annalise will come in for her for the front row, or for the back row, excuse me. I'll have as much of the 5th and 6th grade match as I can do before I have to leave at 11:45. With this extended 7th grade match, it'll probably be less than I had hoped. Tigers first serve, drops in front of Cecilia for an ace. Tigers next serve, Annalise passes it up, and a block attempt drops on the Tiger side for an Irish side out and point. Zoe to serve, tied at 1. Zoe floats her serve over. That's popped up by the Tigers. They'll set, then attack over the block and drops for a Tiger point and side out. Floated over. Zoe with the pass. Jill bump set for Kirsten. She'll roll a free ball over. Popped up by the Tigers. They'll set across and attack diagonal, and that finds the floor for a Tiger kill. Tiger serve. Annalise pops it up, but into the net for a Tiger point. Tigers serve. Kirsten sends it over. Tigers pop it up. Touch set. Free ball over. Rose will send it not quite over. Jill sends it under, and it's a Tiger point. Tigers next serve. Zoe with the pass. Jill bumps that over. Popped across. And then Tigers let it drop. Side out point to the Irish on the free ball. Kirsten to serve, trailing 5-2. Kirsten stepped on the line on her serve. It's a side out point to the Tigers. 6-2 Tiger lead. Here in set number 3. Served over short. Cecilia touches to Jill. Jill dump it over. Popped up by the Tigers. And then set. Free ball rolled over, and that'll land inbounds as Zoe tried to get there. Underhand serve. Kirsten pops it up. Jill sets. Zoe attacks from the back row. Popped up by the Tigers. Lands out of bounds on the Tiger ball. Side out point to the Irish. Rose to serve, trailing 7-3. Jocelyn in. Annalise out. Rose's serve. Popped up by the Tigers. Set across. Zoe. Jill over the block. Popped up by the Tigers. Set across. Pushed over. Zoe would pop it up. Tight to the net. Attack on the overpass. Celia and Zoe both go sprawling, but the ball drops for a Tiger point. Annalise in for a Rose. It's 8-3 Tigers here in set number 3. Served over. Zoe passes it across. Passed over by the Tigers. Kirsten, Jill dump it over. Popped up by the Tigers. Bump set, tight to the net. Tip attempt. Short side out point Irish. Jill to serve, trailing 8-4. Jill drives it over, popped up, passed across. Jill, Kirsten sends it over. The overpass tips the net. That's a second hit on that. And that's a point to the Irish. She attacked it, hit the net, hit it again. Can't do that. Jill's next serve, driven over, popped up by the Tigers. Attacked, but out of bounds for an Irish point. Jill's serve, popped up, hits the ceiling. Tigers got a piece of the second ball, but not enough, and it's an Irish point. Jill's next serve is shanked into the official stand for an ace, and the Tigers will take a timeout. Jill serving after the Tigers timeout here in set number 3. Drives it over short, passed over by the Tigers. Jill with the pass. Zoe dumps it over. Popped up by the Tigers. Free ball over. Annalise pops it up, but head to the stands. That's a side out point to the Tigers. They lead 9-8. Tigers serve. Kirsten passes it over. Attack on the overpass. Annalise touches. Jill bump set. Cecilia gets her feet set, attacks, and finds the floor in the back corner. Cecilia will serve, tied at 9. And misfired on that serve. Side out point to the Tigers. Nine Tigers with the lead and the serve. Popped over. Cecilia passes forward. Jill will pass it over. Popped up by the libero. Passed over. Cecilia tries to sprawl as it floated over Zoe and Jocelyn. Drops for a Tiger point. Tigers serve is into the net. Point to the Irish. Rosa and Jocelyn. Oh, Jocelyn will serve. Annalise out. 11-10 Tigers. Jocelyn floats it over. It tips the tape and drops for an ace. Jocelyn's next serve popped up and then drops on the second ball for an Irish point. Jocelyn stepped on the line that time. She might have stepped on the line the last time, but it wasn't noticed, but that time it was. It's 12-12. Annalise will come in for Jocelyn. Tigers serve. Zoe pops it up. Jill bump set. Kirsten will roll it over free. Tigers pop it up. Set, outside attack. Lands well outside out point to the Irish. Zoe to serve with the 13-12 lead. Zoe floats it over. Popped up by the Tigers. Bumps that tight to the net. And the Tigers can't get there. Drops for an Irish point. Zoe's serve. Passed across. Jill sends it back over. Tigers with the pass. Then the set. Attack. Zoe with the pass. Kirsten will send it over. Popped up, kept alive. Free ball rolled over. Annalise pops it up. Jill with the bump set. Cecilia will send it free. Passed up by the Tigers. Attack. Tips the tape and drops for a Tigers side out and point. It's 14-13. Irish with the lead. Set number 3 to 25. Served over. Cecilia will pass it over. Popped up by Tigers. Then attack. Cecilia into the net. Dugout. Rose tries to get it, but it'll be called for a lift. And we're tied at 14. Next Tigers serve. Annalise pops it up. Zoe keeps it alive. Jill will roll it over. Dug up, kept alive. Tipped off the antenna. That's out of bounds. Point to the Irish. Kirsten will serve with the 15-14 lead. Kirsten misfires on her serve. Side out point. Tigers, we're tied at 15. Underhand serves off the antenna, out of bounds. Side out point to the Irish. Rose to serve. Annalise out, Jocelyn in. 16-15 Irish. Rose's serve popped up and then drops for an Irish point. Rose's serve popped up by the Tigers. Passed across. Zoe passes it over. Tigers set. Free ball rolled over. Jill. Oh, sorry, that was Kirsten, then Jill. Now Kirsten again. And tried to attack the floater. That drops in for an Irish point on the free ball. Rose's serve. Passed up and over. Kirsten passes forward. Jill will tip it over. Passed up by the Tigers. Kept alive. Free ball over. Kirsten will get it over deep. They say out of bounds. It was close to the line. In fact, the Tigers think it was in. They rolled the ball back to us. It's 18-16 Irish as the Tigers get ready to serve. Serve short. Cecilia passes it over. Popped up. Jill attacks that, leaning back. Then the touch. Jocelyn passes it over, but out of bounds. Point to the Tigers. Tigers serves into the net. Side out point Irish. Jill to serve with the 19-17 lead. her serve over. That pass is going the wrong way. Free ball rolls over. Cecilia pops it up. Jill will pass it over. Tigers pop it up. Free ball over. Zoe pops it into the ceiling and drops for a Tiger point. 19-18, Irish lead, Tigers serve. Floats over, Annalise pops it up. It's gonna be tight to the net. And the Tigers game over and into the net on the block attempt. There'll be point to the Irish. Cecilia will serve as Annalise comes in for Rose. It's 20-18, Cecilia serving. Drives that one over, popped up by the Tigers. Tipped over, Cecilia dug it into Zoe, and then it drops for a Tiger point. It's 20-19, Irish with the lead. Tigers with the serve. Tipped over, Kirsten pops it up. Jocelyn tips it to Zoe, who passes it into the block, then passed over by the Tigers. Kirsten sends it back. Tigers pop it up. Send it over free. Kirsten with the pass. Jill sets for Jocelyn. Her attack dug up by the Tigers. Then passed across. Free ball coming over. Annalise pops it up. Zoe keeps it alive. Jill takes a swing at it, but that'll land on the Tigers bench, and we're tied at 20. And it'll be a timeout, Irish. Be Tiger serve after the Irish timeout. We're tied at 20 here in set number 3. Set 1 went to the Tigers 26-24. Irish took set number 2 25-13. And the timeout works to ice the server. Jocelyn will now serve with a 21-20 lead as Rose comes in and Annalise goes out. Floats it over, popped up tight to the net. Kirsten passes it over. And Zoe got a hand to it. Cecilia and Zoe collide, and the ball drops for a Tiger side out. Annalise will come in. We're tied at 21. Tigers serve it over. Annalise passes it over, but out for a Tiger point. Jocelyn's going to come back in for Annalise. Served over. Zoe pops it up. Tight to the net. Jill passes it over. Tigers set, but will roll the free ball into the net and drops for a side out and point to the Irish. We're tied at 22. Annalise will come back in. Zoe will serve. Zoe drives it, tips the tape, and drops for an ace. We'll take 2 more of those. Zoe's next serve floats over, popped up by the Tigers. Pass forward, free ball rolled over. And a touch. They're calling a touch on the Irish. I thought it was after the bounce, but it'll be a Tiger point. And we're tied at 23. Floated over. Annalise Annalise passes it up and over, popped up by the Tigers. Bump set, attack goes into the net, and it's match point Irish. 24-23, Kirsten to serve. Kirsten drives it low and over. Attacked over, Zoe pops it up. Jill tips it over, the block. Popped up and then attacked by the Tigers. Cecilia passes it over. Attack on the overpass, tips the fingers of Cecilia, and we're tied at 24. We'll go to at least 26. Tigers drive it over. Zoe pops it up. Jill pushes it over. Popped up by the Tigers. Set across. Rose passes it back. Sent back. Jill, that was Kirsten. Attack on the overpass. Falls short. Side out point to the Irish. Rose will serve for the match. 25-24. Jocelyn in for Annalise. Rose drives it over. Popped up. Tight to the net. Jocelyn can't get there, and it drops for a Tiger side out. We're tied at 25 as Annalise will check in for Rose. Tigers serve. Pearson pops it up. Jill set. Cecilia pushes it over. Popped up. Free ball rolled over. Annalise passes forward. Jill set. Cecilia will pass it over. Popped up by the Tigers. Set. And then the Tigers with the free ball. Annalise pops the set up. Jill rolls it over. Attack on that overpass goes out. And Jill will serve for the match. 26-25. Jill's serve popped up by the Tigers. It's going to be over. Jocelyn tips it up, but it tips the tape, and Tigers were in the net. That's the match. Irish didn't realize it right away. Irish in 3 sets, 24-26, 25-13, 27-25. With the extended 7th grade match. By the time the 6th graders are done with warm-ups, I'm going to have to pack it in, so I'm not going to stream that one. I'm sorry. Good luck to the 5th and 6th graders. I'll stay here as long as I can. But volleyball concludes the regular season next week with road trips to Peoria Academy on Tuesday, 5 o'clock first serve for the 7th graders there, and a trip to Riverview on Thursday, 5 o'clock first serve there as well. And then the 7th graders begin regional action next Saturday at Blessed Sacrament against Bloomington St. Mary's. That match will start 20 minutes after the 9 o'clock match starts, so approximately 10 a.m. We'll have them all on Irish YouTube. See you then. Sorry I can't do the 5th and 6th grade match today. Good luck to those 5th and 6th graders.